Good day, everyone. My name is Beata, and this is a very quick recap for everyone who would like to start trading yellow trading coin on our exchange. Now, there is a number of things that need to happen beforehand. I'd like to stress that this video is recorded on the 5th of October 2020. So the information that you're going to be hearing, it's really actual on this date. We really don't know what's going to happen further down the line. So this is my practical take on how to start trading on exchange.coop and get going with your yellow trading coin being listed up for sale. I'd like to stress that yellow trading coin is part of a closed system. So the buyers and the sellers need to be aware of the exchange. So if you're really serious about selling your coins, I suggest you're going to publicize it a little bit further. I know that the city directors are doing quite a busy, shall we say, job on marketing this website. So sellers and buyers are becoming a little bit more active as the time goes by. I'd like to stress again that if you're going to put your coins up for sale today, you might sell them today, or you might have to wait a little bit. And the other tip that I'm going to give you, and I said be open to negotiations. Okay, so the starting point, and this is where I would like everyone to, you can slow down the video, you can obviously pause it. That's one of the beauty of those videos, but I'm going to be taking you step by step from the starting point to almost to the finish point of what to do and how to do this. So yes, as usual, I'm going to be sharing my screen with you. And your starting point is going to be your GDC Smart Office. To get to this particular section, you're going to go to gdc.coop and you're going to click enter. And I would really encourage everyone to do this. Swap to English. I think it's easier that way. On the top right-hand corner, right here, you've got this little icon of a person. Click on it. It means that you're going to be logging in. I know that we all have different username and passwords. So to keep everyone, if you cannot remember your email address and your password that you've been using on Yellow Trading Coin, if you pick up that there is a little bit of a problem of you logging in with this email address and password, please click on Retrieve Password. Another window will open, and all what you've got to do is go type in the email address that you would like to recover. Click on Reset My Password. And what's going to happen is an email address will be sent to this email address. Okay, so I'm going to go quickly to my inbox. So you've got the opportunity of seeing that my spam is far more active. That's my normal box. And this is the email that you would be receiving from the company. Really, it's our portals are pretty user-friendly. Read the screen, click, and just play around with this. There is nothing which you can do to break it, but after receiving this Reset My Password, you can click on the link here, and this is what's going to happen. Okay. So it's going to take a little bit of time for you to see how the screens are loaded and what's happening and all of those weird and wonderful stuff. So just bear with me here. Okay. But the bottom line is joys of living in Africa, internet tend to be a little bit slow. So just to speed the whole process up, okay, what's going to happen is the window will open and will allow you to reset the password. Obviously, for the training purposes, I've done it beforehand, so there it is. And what you're going to be doing, you're going to be entering your GDC office. This is really the starting point of any correspondence with anyone and everyone. And my internet is taking a cherry on the top today, being incredibly slow. So just bear with me. Okay. I really wish I could speed this down. There you go. Now, please fill in all the details. Your personal information, please fill it in here. And under the personal information, what you're going to see, you've got security. You can put in the previous password that you have, new password, and repeat your new password. Okay, so do that. So you're going to have a really easy access to the money in question. So this is step number 1. Okay, personal information. Fill up all the details. Jump to security. Change your password, and please keep it safe so you're going to know where it is and what is it, so you will not have to go through this process again. And as you're going to be scrolling further down the line, you're going to see your yellow trading coin. If you're going to click on it, it's going to give you an access to a yellow trading wallet that you are very familiar with. This is what it was. Pretty much access to what we know, what it, that we aware. We've got the balance available, what it is, all the transaction. So play around with this. So the moment when you got this sorted, okay, and you know how to access your wallet, now we can take it further and start listing your coins on the exchange. Now, before you're going to go on the exchange, I'm just going to log out of everything. Okay. Before you're going to go on the exchange, please make sure that you've got all your GDC and YTC accounts under one roof, because I believe that the easiest way to access and start doing transactions and keep everything under one roof is really through the GDC portal. So now that you've got the email sorted out, you've got your password sorted out, what you're going to do, you're going to go to exchange.gdc.coop. Okay. And on the top right-hand corner again, you can log in. Logging in the first time around, you will obviously have to do this. Okay, there we go. Please click that you are not a robot. I'd like to be remembered. I thought that some people will do this. And you will have an information available on the top. Now, which, as you can see, I've got a play account. This is my mom's account, but I consider this a playing account. Now, post a trade. Okay. You will not be able to post a trade if you haven't done your know your client. Okay, so the first thing that you've got to do, you've got to proceed to the verification zone. Regarding being yourself, getting your account verified, we are dealing with money. In South Africa, we all familiar with FICA. It's pretty much the same scenario. So what you're going to be using, you can choose. If you're going to be sharing your driver's license, ID card, or passports with you, you've got the 3 options. You're going to pick up one. And whatever it is, I'm just going to pick up the ID cards, okay? You're going to need the front side and the back side of this ID document that you're committing with. Now, when you're going to be uploading those screenshots, okay, I'm just going to go, just bear with me, Beata ID. Just going to open it up. So you've got to bear with me, because obviously I need to find this amongst all the weird and wonderful stuff. So as you can see, there is my ID number here. You're going to take it in. Please make sure when you're going to take the screenshots of your identification documents that the numbers and the surname are readable. They cannot be blurred. They cannot be, shall we say, they need to be readable. It is very automated process as well. So please try to keep it clean and simple with as little background noise, which means colorful background, as you possibly can. So this is the one thing that you're going to do. You're going to open it. Okay. Oh, maybe I should select it as well. There you go. Okay. And if you're going to pick this up, Exchange GDC says this file is not allowed. Okay. What's happening here is that please make sure that you're using the right format. What I mean by the right format, okay, that preferably in a JPEG format, please keep it as 700 pixels wide, okay, by 500 pixels high. If you're going to pick up the problem that you cannot upload this, that there is usually an issue with the size and the format of the picture. So play around with this. Okay, do yourself a favor, make sure that it is actually your ID, because as you can see what it's being done right now, this name of the account and the picture that I tried to upload does not have the same name. So no, it will not happen. The other tip that I'm going to give you right now is that you need to take a selfie of your ID. Please make sure that it is right next to your face. And again, the numbers are readable. The numbers and the surname must be readable. And all what you're going to do, you're going to just submit it. Okay. And obviously it's going to tell me that it needs certain stuff to be filled in. You need to have it done. The KYC can take up to anything between 3 and 5 working days. So it's not instantaneous that it will happen. Even though I've got to say that over the last couple of weeks, the KYC system is seriously being speed up. The moment when you're going to have this done, okay, I'm just going to log out of this account, because now we're going to jump to the account that's actually done, sorted, and active. So now your KYC is done. Everything is hunky-dory. And really what you're going to have to do is transfer some money to your trading account. They are separate accounts. Your YTC wallet it's separate. Your trading GDC exchange is separate. So my suggestion to you is as follows. Please don't transfer all the money in one shot, especially during the first transaction, because what you're doing, you're really playing around with this. So you need to be familiar. Take your time, read the screen, and just take it from there. And take it step by step. So what you're going to do first, okay, you need to transfer some money from some coins from your yellow trading coin account into your exchange. This is what you need to do. And the way to do it, go and click next to the bell. You must probably going to have 0 here. So what you're going to do, you're going to click on this number here. And what's going to happen is you're going to see that you've got send YTC, load YTC's transactions. Okay, so if you're going to go on the transactions, you're going to see that due to popular belief, I actually did manage to sell some coins on our exchange. Okay, so we're just going to go, but you starting with 0. So now you need to bring your yellow trading coins in here. You're going to say that it's going to tell you that the minimum amount is $50 that you've got to bring it across. Okay, and I'm going to say fine. So bring $50 across, which is going to be the 50 YTCs. Hold on, that's not what we want. Shall we say $100, 100, 200, okay. 200 YTCs. Okay, 200 YTCs at today's date is about 55 American dollars, as you're going to see here. And we're going to click on transfer. What's going to happen in this moment, it actually tells you that it can take up to 30 minutes. But because I was doing those transactions quite often beforehand, as you can see, mine is pretty instantaneous. And this is where this number will change. And this is your trading YTC number that you can buy and sell. The moment when you're going to sell all of those, you load the next lot on. And that way you keep the ball rolling. And this is how you're going to keep selling your yellow trading coin. Okay. So now that you've got yellow trading coins in your exchange, now you're going to be listing it. Again, it is as complicated as it gets. All what you've got to do is read the screen. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be posting a trade. And posting a trade, again, is going to tell you a lot of information, which you can read in your own spare time. And it is quite a lot of vital information here. It's about the fees, it's how to do it better, and all of this. So now, you've got two options. You can sell your YTCs locally, or you can sell it online. I'd like selling online. I'm not very much into this whole personal thing and keeping it localized, because if someone in, shall we say, Brazil or Argentina is looking for some YTCs, hey, we're here. The other option that you can have, you can actually, you can pick a country, you can, where do you want to sell your YTCs? And this is how they will appear. So sitting in South Africa, sitting in Europe, wherever you are, we can pick up on any country where there is a GDC exchange license holder. And I'm going to show you how to do this, but we're going to start with South Africa. Okay, South Africa, there we go. And the location, I will go with Pretoria, because this is where I am. Okay, and it's going to tell you Pretoria, Gauteng, locate on the maps. I actually don't do the map locations, to be honest with you. And payment method, advance cash, I'm going to leave it up to it as it is, because I'm going to do my own write-up regarding this as well. Now, currency that you would like to sell in, we're going to go South African rands. There it is. Okay. And the bank name, I'm going to go Capitec, because I bank with Capitec. So when I'm going to do transactions, what I'm really telling my clients is that I'm willing to accept the payments in South African rands as my almost preferential currency to trade. And the payment I'm expecting to go into my Capitec account. Okay, minimum transaction, shall we say 100 South African rands. There we go. And maximum transaction, this is why I really want you to be quite careful, because the bigger the transaction, the more risk you're exposing yourself to. Okay, so shall we say I'm willing to risk $1,000. There it is, terms of trade. You're going to need to post, what do you expect to happen? Okay, so I'm going to say YTC price, negotiable on volume, right? Okay, payment prior delivery. So to me, this is short, it's sweet, and it really tells, what do I expect and my terms. That the price, I'm willing to negotiate, because obviously if someone's going to buy only 100 Rand, well, then you're going to pay the price. Or however, if someone's going to come in and they want to buy 1,000 Rand or 2,000 Rand of YTCs from me, well, obviously, I'm going to be open to negotiation. So instead of, shall we say, R4.55 for yellow trading coin, I might drop it to R4. Or if they're going to decide to take 500,000 of yellow trading coins from me, I even might want to sell it to them, at maybe shall we say, half the price, at R2 a pop, or even at R1. It really depends up to me. And this is what terms of trade, like I said, the price is negotiable on volume, payment prior delivery, which means that I will not release the yellow trading coins before I'm going to see the money in my bank account. Okay. Payment details. Okay. It's payment prior delivery. Okay. Please contact the seller for details. Right. And then minimum volume, I'm gonna go, shall we say, 10. And feedback score, I'm gonna just leave it blank. I'm not too choosy about this, because what it really, minimum feedback score is the percentage of positive feedback score that the buyer is required to have. And I'm pretty open to give anyone a chance. If you bite me, you're gonna bite me once, and then I will not deal with you ever again. So those are the risks excuse me, that as a seller, you're going to need to adjust, and you're going to need to make them acceptable to you as far as the risk is in question. The new buyer limit is self-explanatory as well. If you're going to be doing business with someone first time around, what would be the absolute minimum maximum deal that you're going to be willing to do with the person first time around? I'm not pretty faced up about this. I'm going to go with 0, or maybe 1. Okay, looks better. Liquidity. What it means is that if you, in my case, when you're going to see 10,000 coins being up available for trade, the moment when I'm going to sell some, it means that if I'm going to sell 100 coins, 100 coins will really be taken off my account straight off, which makes it easier for me to control it. And hopefully you're going to make, you can actually tick it as an option as well. You might not, totally up to you. It doesn't do anything for yourself. Identified people only. So if you want to do trades only with people that are certified, so that you've done trading beforehand, you would have to click here as well. Identify users before continuing. That might be a good idea. Name and surname required. So please read through those and choose what kind of a buyers you would like to deal with. Like I said, I'm playing around. I'm such a daredevil. I will take the risks. So it's as complicated as it gets, and I'm going to publish my advertising on it. And this is really as complicated as it is. Now, the trick about seeing your particular trade, okay, is that you need to know what have you done and how did you list your trades beforehand. So when you're going to be posting a trade, my very strong recommendation is that as soon as you're going to be filling up those details here, please take a screenshot, okay? Because those informations are vital for you to find yourself later on the exchange. You will not find your own trade when you are still being logged into your personal account. Okay, so what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to log out. You're going to be in exchange. You will scroll down and you're going to see amount, currency. I listed in South African rands, right? In South Africa, Pretoria, online trade. And please, will you show me all the trades for Beata? And you see, this is actually the trade that is available right here. Now, when you're listing first time around, your trade might take about 24 to 48 hours to appear on the exchange. So just be patient about this. So now what I'm saying here is, when you're going to be looking for yourself, because I've seen it so many times when people are saying to me that I can't find it. The reason number one, when you will not find your own trade, is because you are still logged into your account. Reason number two is that you actually don't know if you're listed in South African rands, American dollars, or in euros, or in, I don't know, Australian dollars, or Nigerian naira, whatever it is. Okay, you actually do not, you will not specify this. The other thing is, if you're going to take out the city, and this is my suggestion, when you're going to try to find yourself, take out the city out. But make sure that you know that if you listed your coins to sell online or in person or in any other options that were available, because if you will not have this, you will not find yourself either. I'm going to just show you the example for argument's sake. Cash search. Okay. There it is. We're just going to scroll down and we're just going to look for Beata. I've got another trade going in cash as well, so yes, I'm visible. So what actually happens is you can do number of trades. You can list number of trades on the exchange. You can list it in South African Rand, where you're going to do an online, okay, offers, and you can do another trade where you're going to go South African Rands, and you will do a trade in cash. And then you can do the trade in American dollars. Okay, US dollars, there you go. Online offers, search. And again, you're going to be seeing all those people who would like to be paid in American dollars. And as you can see, my trade in American dollars in South Africa, online offers, that is not here. So this is what I should actually do, another trade offer, just to almost widen my scope of potential clients. And this is really as complicated as it is. I hope that is a really quick, practical know-how of how to get trading on GDC Exchange. Play around with this. Please make sure that your KYC is done. Please really make sure that all the documents are loaded and accepted, and happy trading on GDC Exchange. And one of the reasons for those videos is for everyone to have a slow, shall we say, explanation, practical show of how to use the GDC Exchange. I'm going to give you just one more tip from me to you. On our GDC, if you're going to go to GDC, I'm just going to do a very quick map. You can see in a city directors program. So you would go to GDC, city directors, and you would really scroll down all the way to the bottom. And this is how you would really expand your trading horizons even a little bit further. This is a map of all the city directors all over the world. So if you're going to go to South Africa, because you don't really have to do the trade only in your town, you can do, this is why I said your listings on the exchange can be absolutely endless. I'm just going to zoom out on Cape Town because it is so much easier. Okay, so if you're going to click on Cape Town, you're going to see that there is an AI yellow license holder, which is your trolley, and you've got a YTC person who actually brand about the YTC unit, which means that she owns the exchange. But what it means to us is that we cannot, if you're sitting in Durban, you might as well list your coins for sale in Cape Town, because there is a city license holder for yellow trading coin unit in Cape Town. Let us have a look in Port Elizabeth. Brenda is still there. There you go. Okay, let us just have a look. There you go. Port Elizabeth, yellow trading coin. Brenda Nell, she is there as well. So look at those where you are. If you would like, if you would like to do trades in Europe, if you would like to do trades in South America, all what you've got to do is go to a particular country. Let us just pick up on Jordan because it's and as you can see that we've got yellow pages, hospitality and tourism, but there is no yellow trading coin city director in Eilat in Israel. So this is where you can't really, list it. Let us have a look in Cyprus. Cyprus got a yellow, no YTC. Okay, and if you got the patience, you can really go step by step, have a look where people are, and pick up a country where you want to list your trade as well. So this is this extra bonus from me to you when you really feel like playing around with this. I hope that it really is going to make trading on yellow trading coin a little bit on our exchange a little bit easier for you, listing the coins, how to do it a little bit simpler. Enjoy the trading on our exchange. Good luck with your selling and buying. From me to you, have a money making week. Bye for now.